Aubrey Plaza, some of you may know from Parks and Rec. However, during an interview, not an interview, but an award ceremony that she got back in 2014, a clip kept resurfacing in front of us. We decided to address it. In this particular clip, she says some things, and like I said, this was during a award ceremony that she got, picking up an award for another person at the Critics Award, Choice Award television program. So she got this, but it's what she said that has caught our attention. Now, I understand that some will say, well, you're reading it wrong. I want to get all of this out the way before we hear what she has to say. You're reading it wrong. She's exposing stuff. She's speaking about it. She's not participating in it. But if you're familiar with Miss Plaza, she's always had an affinity for the darker side of humor. This is how she's always been. In any interview, it always leans towards the dark entity side of things, not just one-off jokes. This is basically who she is. She's made her personality about a very stoic, almost like Wednesday from the Addams Family kind of behavior, and talks about things in a very dark tone. So when she said this, for all that might think this is her trying to expose things, I highly doubt that, because when you hear it, you might change your mind about what is being said.
On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords who gave her this award.
I'll get back to it in a minute. Y'all remember that topic we had about with, what's his name? Meet Joe Black, Brad Pitt. Y'all remember that topic we had where he did the same thing, where he said he's now a Satanist? This has become natural for them to say, whether you might chalk this up to what she's saying is, she's talking about what people would normally think, and she's not the one thing. Remember, she's accepting this word for somebody else. If you're accepting the word for somebody else and you think they're a Satan worshiper, don't accept the word. Tell everybody, I'm not taking this award. This person worships Satan. You could do that. No, that's not what she said. So I can't give you that at all. You can say, well, she's doing it in character. No, if you're talking about Satan and Satan ain't your homie, you wouldn't talk about Satan like that neither. In fact, you try to distance yourself, wouldn't you? But again, this is not the first time she's done this. Not at all the first time she's done it. Not at all. So when you're going to hear the rest of it, please understand that this is not an excusable statement, because she will be even more crazy on the tail end of it. Listen to this. And remember, people are laughing at this. They're laughing at this because it's become commonplace for this kind of idea to float around.
Thank the devil and all the dark lords who gave her this award, allowed her to feast on the flesh of the innocent.
Thanks, everyone. Allowed her to feast on the flesh of the ancestors. Now, Chris Pratt, who you see here, Star-Lord, you know him from Guardians of the Galaxy. He is a self-professed Christian. So maybe this is one place where he felt uncomfortable and start telling her, don't do the devil stuff. Stop doing the devil stuff. Even the guy on the left, Mr. Ron here, he's trying to pull her away from the microphone. Whether he's doing it out of character and humor or not is unknown. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about what she said. You have to be at least a little bit comfortable with the concept and idea in order to say what she just said. The same way that Brad Pitt was joking about it and saying all these sideways things, and everybody thought, haha, that's so funny, they don't really mean it. So you have to ask yourself, are they saying it because they mean it, or they're just that comfortable, or they just don't care whether people accept it or not? This is no normal. It is. Whether we want to believe that we live in some Christian world and everybody knows God. Let's just be honest about something, please. Can we be honest? We can be honest with each other. This ain't your place. You're just passing through this place. This ain't home. Okay? If it ain't home, why are you expecting people to act like it is? This particular statement goes far deeper than what you might think to just about the devil side of it. What she said at the tail end of feasting on flesh, it's an insight. It's a water tester. If I get people to laugh about that particular line, when it does happen, nobody's going to bat an eye. They hear about it. Oh, y'all are joking. They just joke about that. Stop it, crazy. And no one, that will never happen. How many things you thought would never happen are happening now? Did you ever think that maybe we'll have people that don't know whether they're male or female? That used to be a joke too, by the way. You don't know you're a girl? You don't know you're a boy? Come on. That was a joke. Now you really have people that are that confused that they don't know what a male is and they don't know what a female is. We used to laugh at this. Now we have people making the jokes about babies. You remember even Seinfeld did the same thing? Jokes though. But is it jokes or is it just prepping you for what they're eventually going to be doing in the open? And then by then, because we saw it as jokes, there's nothing you can do about it. Legislation's been signed, the okay has been given, and everybody just has to be fine with it. Trust and believe me, what they're already doing in the background, they're just trying to make sure that the front end, us, accepts it later. Question is, will you? Will this be something that you say, oh, we don't have to worry about that, just let them do what they got to do, and no, that's just how they are. They don't mean nothing by it. And you continue to give them your allegiance by watching their stuff. You're participating in it. Don't forget, they said they signed all this stuff over to that other guy. He has an agenda too. Apparently, it's a working agenda too. But to each his own. Do you think she was joking? Do you think that she was just trying to play to the crowd? Secondarily, you think that the crowd should be laughing at something that sinister? Or have we all just become desensitized and just looked at it as humor? Whatever your thoughts are, please let us know below, because at some point we have to take everything they say seriously, or just stop asking them to stop overall.